Right, this video is to explain how to use the Thinking Blocks application online. Now, this is the link that I have sent you, and it should bring you to a page that looks something like this. Now, sometimes you don't get all of this advertising. It depends on how your computer's set up and how your ad block works and all sorts of things, but you'll get something like this. All right, and you need to just scroll down to get to this purple bit here. Okay, and this is the Thinking Blocks program. It's a really powerful program, and what it does is teaches the children how to use blocks, how to use a model and how to make a model to represent the word problems that they try to solve in maths. It's even better if you've got some blocks that you can use, and you can maybe make a physical model in front of you is also fantastic. But it's trying to make maths just more concrete for the children so they can see what's going on. Now, there's several parts to this page here, and you can see this is a very important bit. This is the different types of models that you can build. All right, and they increase in difficulty. Now, can you see a little yellow block around here? This one is selected. If I click on here, this is now we've got a 3-part model. Here we've got a change model where there's 2 steps. Now, these are all increasing in difficulty. All right, they're all using addition and subtraction, but they're increasing in difficulty. So this is the easiest one, and that's where to start. Eventually you get to this one where you are answering random questions. Okay, so we start here. In this section, this is where we can choose the numbers that we're dealing with. That means that the numbers will be restricted to being up to 50. Here it's numbers 1 to 300. I highly recommend sticking with numbers from 1 to 50. We don't need to make the arithmetic difficult. Okay, I'm sure they can handle numbers up to this, up to 300, but we really want the children to concentrate on the model making. So stick here. Here you can click to watch video tutorials. Let's have a look. Okay, so the very clever lady that made this has done a number of video tutorials which you're absolutely welcome to watch. Let's start watching the one here.
In this video, we're going to use thinking blocks to model and solve a word problem that has 2 parts and a whole.
Okay, so she gives a very detailed explanation of how to use the program, and there's a video for each module. The purpose of this video is just to introduce you to the web page, because in my experience some people have had a little bit of difficulty just getting going, especially when they hit this page and they're not sure what to do next. Okay, right, I'm going to click on this cross on a green background to get back to my basic page. All right, I can also view my progress. All right, these are those different models or modules, if you like, and increasing in difficulty, and I get a star whenever I answer a question. You can, if you want more practice, you can reset your progress in each one, you can reset your progress in all of them, and you can also view a certificate if you like. All right, I'm going to escape back. Now, here we have, it tells us that full screen mode is off. It's much nicer, look at that, to put it on. Nice big full screen, and it saves any other distraction. And when you're ready and you've watched your videos and you think you know what's going to happen, we start modelling. All right, and you have here is the word problem up at the top. In this one it says Max had 7 gumballs, his sister gave him 22 gumballs. How many gumballs did Max have then? Now, a gumball is a sweet. All right, this is an American program, or possibly Canadian. I think it's American, and so sometimes the situations described might be a little different, a little strange, but I think the maths is still easy enough to do, and the examples are usually very good. All right, I've not run into any problem. Of course, they use dollars rather than pounds, but again, that doesn't affect the maths. Right, so this is a word problem that you have to solve, and here are the instructions. So read the problem, identify the parts and whole. These are the parts. Okay, there's 2 parts to this model, and these are the labels. So if Max had 7 gumballs, his sister gave him 22. How many gumballs did he have then? All right, total amount, that I think that's got to be this up here, because this total amount refers to these 2 blocks together. And then we have amount at first, amount from sister, check, fantastic. And then I've got to put my numbers in. He had 7 at first. He got 22 from his sister, and this question mark must go in here. Then I can check it. Now, then it gives you an option. Well, you don't have an option. You click on this to resize the blocks just to give you some scale. All right, just to give a better scale. So, and you need to think, how am I going to calculate this? And it doesn't always occur quickly to the children. They have to think about it. But yes, if you add this block to this block, you're going to get this total. So 22 adds 7. I can put that in here. Check the answer. Fabulous. And then go on to the next problem. All right. Okay. So I'm going to take the full screen off now, and then that's it. Any problems, get in touch. Thank you very much.